After that, I dated her once, maybe twice a month. I guess you could call it dating. Can't think of any better word for it. She didn't seem to have any friends. Same as before, she was pretty quiet. There wasn't much to talk about, so I didn't say much either. We just looked at each other and kept on walking and walking. Not that we weren't getting anywhere. Sometime, in a very natural way, she started walking next to me, not in front. On and on we walked, side by side.
So carry on with your cutting people down. She may fall in love as he falls to the ground. And you never seem to care what we feel inside. As long as no one gets near the safes that you hide. And I hope this isn't love. And I hope this isn't love.
One day in the evening, when the wind turned icy, she began to walk closer to me, rubbing up against my arm. Through my sweatshirt I could feel her breath. But that was all. Hands stuck deep in the pockets of my trousers. It wasn't my arm she wanted, but someone else's. Not my warmth, but the warmth of another. At least, that's how it felt at the time. The guys at the dorm always kidded me whenever she called. Or when I went out to see her on Sunday morning. They thought I'd made a girlfriend. I couldn't explain the situation to them, and there wasn't any reason to, so I just let things stand as they were. So passed my 18th year. And on Sundays, I went on a date with my dad friend's girlfriend. What the hell do you think you're doing? I asked myself. And what comes next? I hadn't the slightest idea. I made hardly any friends at the school or at the dorm. I was always reading, so people thought I wanted to be a writer. But I didn't. I didn't want to be anything. I tried to tell her many times about these feelings. She of all people should understand. But I could never explain how I felt. It was like she said. Every time I struggled to find the right words, I slipped from my grasp and sank into murky depth. On Saturday evenings, I sat in the lobby of the dorm, where the phones were, waiting for her to call. Sometimes she wouldn't call for 3 weeks at a stretch. Sometimes 2 weeks in a row. So I sat on a chair in the lobby, waiting. On Saturday evenings, most of the other students went out, and silence descended on the dorm. Gazing at the particles of light in the still space, I struggled to grasp my own feelings. Everyone is looking for something from someone. That much I was sure of. But what comes next? I had no idea.